So quick rundown. Someone on YouTube asked me who the other characters are in Chance's D&D campaign that you do. G&G, actually. So we're gonna go through, and I have a save set up. I already talked to Jerry, I already talked to Dasha, so they're good for the campaign. We are going to talk to Chance and do both campaigns, because I'm also very curious of what's gonna happen with the other two. Also, I accidentally romanced Jerry while I was setting up this save. Basically what had happened was I had my headphones in and I was watching Castlevania on my phone. And I wasn't looking at the screen. I was talking to Jerry and I was just like really quickly clicking the dialogue options. And then at the end it was like, love. And I was like, what the hell do you mean love? I just got here. So yeah, accidentally romanced him. Haven't even talked to him in my main campaign. What the hell? Haven't even talked to him in my main save campaign.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
I want that cloak. Not for like practical reasons, but you know.
Oh there, traveler!
What'd you call me?
No. Oh, as in, hey.
He's like, oh crap.
Howdy. How are you? You know, simple salutation.
Oh, well then. Good day to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
That was a good knuckle crack. I don't know if my mic picked that up.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
Okay, I'm dumb. I thought he was doing a thumbs up. I'm not gonna lie. Now I see he's actually holding like a D20. I thought he was like, yeah, and that was like a necklace or something. Nope, that is just a really big D20.
Welcome. Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work?
The drudgery of work. You know what they say about all work and no play.
I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
Gangrene? Are you kidding? Of course I've heard of G&G.
Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions.
Partial to all of them, actually. How could I possibly choose?
Wow, someone else who feels the same as me. Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool. You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda...
Kiss?
Play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
That would be a lot of fun, Chance.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with.
Should we get a group for this game?
Ideally, but hey, one-on-one sessions can be a really great way to learn the game. Depending on what class you pick, though, you might have a few friends around the house who might want to hop in. Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better.
I can roll with that. What's next?
It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you...
That's a lot of choices, and I have to make all of them?
Oh, of course. It is a whole heap to take on your first time out. How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play.
Oh wait, hold on. I have to match Chance. Let me get one of my D20s. Hold on. Mine's not as big as his. Listen, it ain't a D20 measuring contest, okay? It's not about the size, it's about how you roll it. Would you do that for me? You're the best.
Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick.
Yippee! What are my options?
There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge.
It's not about the size. It's about how much you flirted with your DM so that you always roll a 20.
I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter. Which one would you like?
We're gonna do the Troubadour first.
I'm so excited! The Troubadour. A fantastic character to start your adventures with. I hear that Dasha wanted to roll with a Guardian if someone was playing Troubadour. If you two know each other, I'll invite her.
When do we get to play?
Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
Har. Sounds great.
Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
Okay.
My faithful traveler, you have returned.
Of course I have. I'm ready to play. I couldn't stay away from your cute face.
Flattery won't get you any extra XP, but it might get you some fudge dice rolls. Keyword, might.
Moral of the story. Flirt with your DM.
And it looks like our mutual friend Dasha is joining us today.
Dasha.
I am ready to perform feats of strength with my imagination.
She claps you on the back just a little too hard.
I wish she would have smacked my butt instead.
Do not worry, my friend. Dasha's brain muscles are just as strong as real muscles.
Oh.
You are sure to succeed in your ventures with Guardian Yekaterina Dmitrievna Petrova at your side.
Oh my god. I love when she talks Russian to me.
I prefer to call them adventures, but to each their own.
I feel like Dasha's really gonna get into this.
I use detect evildoers to find any villains nearby.
We haven't started yet, my dear. One moment. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing Miles Cypress, a troubadour from the mean streets of Cantalopia. You have taken up a new home in Decor, which is ruled by the House of Knives.
Ooh, I am ready to grotto and gargoyle.
Oh, she's so excited.
You start the game with 50 hit points. If you reach 0, your adventure ends. Don't worry about reading the sheet too much. I'll keep track of your health and letting you know what you can do.
By the way, if I die in any of these campaigns and I piss off Chance and he ends up hating me, I'm gonna be absolutely devastated. And y'all are gonna have to console me.
Now tell me, are you ready?
Oh, I'm scared. Let's do this.
Woohoo! We start our adventure at night. The wind is whistling through the tall trees at the edge of town, carrying with them the smell of pine and possibility.
What do you think possibility smells like?
Most of the shops in Decor have closed for the night, but that doesn't mean the town is asleep. Far from it. Near the center of town, right off the cobblestone path, is the Countertop Tavern. Music pours from the open windows as you stand on the small wooden stage, having just finished one of your specialty songs.
Ain't no way you said possibility smells like manure. You're telling me I'm sniffing manure and pine? Pancake? I would much rather it smell like pancakes. What do you mean manure? It smells like poo-poo caca out here? I don't think the pine's really gonna cover that.
What are you saying to the crowd?
Ooh, are you not entertained? Oh, who's ready to rock? I don't have enough sass. I actually don't have any points. This is a new save. Are you not entertained?
I guess that'll work. You're just warming up. It's okay. Let's continue.
Were you not impressed? What the hell? I thought that was pretty impressive.
Your music is decent. Very good.
You exit the stage and find your seat at the bar. The bartender slides you a red ale.
Please tell me it's Eddie and Volt. I try to catch it without looking. No. Wait, do I want style points? No. Knowing me, I'm gonna mess it up, right? It's gonna, like, fall off. So I should probably give him a coin.
They catch it and thank you with a simple nod. You know that some meat and cheese will be waiting for you in your room.
Yes, meat and cheese!
I am seated at the bar, enjoying delicious ale and meats, and also cheeses.
I love a woman who likes meat and cheese and beer. Love it.
As you sip your drink, a hooded figure sits next to you at the bar. Without looking at you, they simply ask,
You know, we've been at a bar for a long time, and I don't see no Eddie or Volt. I feel kind of ripped off.
"Can you swing as well as you can sing?"
I punch him. No, let's see who it is. Let's not jump to conclusions here. I try to get a better look at them.
They notice you try to see who they are. They pull their hood closer and slide you a thick gold coin with the stamp of the butcher block on it.
I do like me shiny things. Like a little magpie. What's the butcher block?
The butcher block are the not-so-secret guard of the Knives Monarch. If they have come to you, it is serious business.
Not so secret. Sure. I pocket the coin without making a big deal out of it. I ask them, what do you want with a simple singer?
With this, they rise from their seat and they move to the stairs. They pause briefly, making sure to lock eyes with you before ascending the steps.
Ah, they.
You toss back your drink and you follow. People have noticed the moment and start to whistle and hoot.
They're whistling. Is it like a good whistle? Is it like a... Or like... Oh wow, that was kind of bad. Hold on. Why would they be hooting? They think that... Oh, they think we're gonna fuck! Oh! Oh no! I get it now. Yeah, let's give him a thumbs up as I climb up the stairs.
You play it up! The whole crowd cheers you on, thinking that your sonic serenade has helped you score.
Oh my god.
At the top of the stairs, you see the hooded figure slide into your room. You follow carefully. When you open the door, you see they have pulled their hood back, exposing their face.
I hope the hooded figure is just Chance. I wouldn't be mad if he was in my room.
Before you is a gorgeous human. It is disarming. Why would anyone so beautiful cover their face?
Literally, he's talking about himself. That's crazy. This is a self-insert.
Perhaps it is trap, a role to seduce this beautiful human, just to be sure.
Okay.
That won't be necessary, Dasha.
Oh!
They're looking expectantly at you, Miles.
They may be beautiful, but there's no way they're as hot as you, Chance.
Buttering up the GM does not grant you advantage on skill checks, but it is appreciated.
I'll get you. Don't. Just give me a minute.
Once you have closed the door, they say, as a member of the Butcher Block and in direct response to the needs of the House of Knives, we have a task for you. The Prince of Knives, Nakiri, has been kidnapped. We know that the evil Grand Vizier has him. They are planning to sacrifice him to their god, Cleaver.
Sacrifice? This sounds unsafe.
No, hold on. What if just like a little sacrifice is a treat? Just like a little bit. Why isn't the block going after him? How could I be of any help? What's in it for me? Okay, I'll do it. I'll save the prince. I guess I'll save the prince.
You should rest up. Tomorrow is a big day. This is so much fun, isn't it?
Yes, I wish to continue.
It's great because I'm doing it with you. You're doing a fantastic job. It's strictly okay. Voices are a bit much. Wow. No. It's great because I'm doing it with you.
Woohoo! I'm really enjoying myself too.
Oh.
Where were we? Oh, right. You get a full night's rest and a hearty breakfast.
Oh, speaking of
You get
breakfast.
a boost of 20 health for the day.
Woo!
You, Troubadour, are ready to go save the prince.
Woo!
Yekaterina will eat hearty breakfast as well. Breakfast is most important meal of the day. I am ready for action.
As you head out towards the great kitchen sinkhole, you have a pep in your step and greet the people in the market. They laugh and joke about your performance the night before. The thought of the Prince of Knives in trouble worries you, and you know you need to make haste. You have seen the prince once before, and the thought of him floods your mind. He is handsome, sharp-dressed, and has carved a place in your memory.
Get it? Prince of Knives. Sharp dressed. They're so funny.
To sing for him would be a dream come true. To serenade him in private would be... Ooh. You walk faster at the thought. That pep in your step has become a borderline power walk. As you walk past the town gates, you notice that 2 people are behind you. Maybe they are just traveling as well. Still, you can't be too sure. You pass a fork that goes to a neighboring town. They don't turn off. You remember the messenger from last night warning of a mole within the block.
A mole! Talk about the animal or the person?
Could they have found out already? Has your cover been blown?
Ah, not the animal.
What do you do?
I break from the path to see what they do. I keep walking. I bet it's nothing. No, let's break from the path. You know, like when you think you're being followed, so you just start doing a bunch of... So you just start doing a bunch of left turns? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Bunch of left turns. See what they do.
You take a hard right turn into the tall grass field next to you.
Opposite of what I wanted to do. It's fine. It's fine.
The 2 people behind you continue on the path.
Oh, maybe I'm good.
You breathe a sigh of relief to think you were just being paranoid.
They could not handle Yekaterina. My aura of strength has frightened them off.
But then, you feel the tall grass next to you move. You stop, trying to find where the rustle is coming from. That's when you realize it's coming from all around you.
Oh
Out of the
no!
tall grass, you are attacked by a small lizard thing that bites at you.
What? I got a goddamn ankle biter on me now?
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Ah, what is that thing?
It's a knobgoblin.
Oh
You can
no!
either swing at it with your trusty club, or you can perform a stunning song.
Not a knobgoblin, these nuts. I'm gonna knock this knobgoblin's knob off. Strike up the band. Sing it down. Surely it won't hurt that bad. Huh. I mean, it's like little, right? I should be good. If I get my ass kicked by a small, snappy lizard, I'm gonna be pissed. Let's knock this knobgoblin's knob off. Knob, 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 knob. Knob, knob, knob.
You move quick enough to catch the knobgoblin before it can bite down on your arm. You hit it hard for... Wow! You crit! That tiny thing goes flying! You hear it cry as it crumples among the grass.
It goes blasting off again.
With the knobgoblin behind you, you find the main road and head towards the great kitchen sinkhole.
I guess I made a good choice.
The road is packed well, and your feet seem to find flight on it. The sun is high, and the warmth of the day is complemented by the smells coming from the woods ahead of you.
I don't know. Quincy said it smells like manure. So...
As you cross into the trees, the canopy above blocks the light from touching much of the forest floor. The coolness of the shade hits your skin, and you smile.
Ah, yes. No more sun.
Ah, if only we could stay in this beautiful place. It's like painting in my mind.
You remember what it was like to play your music for the trees. This is where you learned the art of song. from the birds, the bees, the crickets, and the chipmunks.
Like Alvin? Simon Theodore? The Chipettes? Those kind of chipmunks? Because, I mean, I've heard their music. I believe it.
You don't know what is ahead of you in the kitchen sinkhole. That makes you anxious. You take a moment, letting the breeze push through the trees and over your body. What is on your mind right now?
You. I don't have much time to waste here. I take in the moment and move on. Maybe this is a sign. I need to collect myself before moving forward. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's collect ourselves.
You open your eyes, looking around until you find a stump that is at a good sitting height.
Oh, how convenient.
There is an understanding that you must get to the sinkhole quickly, but you have time, and you want to be centered when you get there. Taking out your lyre, you begin to strum. Your fingers pluck the strings softly at first, but then you close your eyes and let the music take you over.
Oh, I hope I don't mess up and stay here too long.
The tune that floats through the air is one you have never played before, but it comes to you as if it were a memory. Birds and other critters fall silent to listen. The blades of grass seem to lean in toward you. Leaves suspend in air before they fall, just so they can take in the music.
Yekaterina will do very sexy and impressive sword dance. The birds and other critters are enchanted by my moves.
Hot, strong lady doing sexy and impressive sword dance? Oh my god. G&G, I got business to take care of.
And then, a branch cracks, breaking you from your playing.
I blast an attack in the direction of the sound. I open my eyes, looking for the sound. I yell out, who's there? No. I should probably look. What if it's like a goddamn chipmunk or something? What if it's not even like an enemy?
You see nothing for a moment as you sit and listen. And then, someone moves from behind a tree.
Oh.
As the person comes into view, you instantly know who it is.
Ooh.
Adorned in jewels befitting of royalty, but clothes set for a hike, the eyes of a powerful royal meet yours.
They got bendy knives.
The warrior queen Slycelia stands before you, glass magic staff in hand, a smile on her face. Fear not, I come with no harm in my heart.
What about a harm in those knives? I bow instantly. No, wait, I kneel. I say my queen, and then I, is she hot? Valid question, but I should bow. Kneel.
Yekaterina takes respectful knee.
Please stand. Decorum is not needed in this place. We all bow to nature. I shall not have you bow to me presently. May I ask what brings such a soul as yours to these woods?
I'm on my way to save your son. Great Kitchen Sinkhole is my final destination. Trying to do my hero thing. You know how it is. On my way to save your son? Yeah.
Ah, wondrous.
Ooh.
A true hero you will be if you help to save my precious boy.
Will you give me a little, like, help then?
I have a confession. I did not trust the butcher block to have found someone who could accomplish the task. I was going to risk my life to save him.
I'll just risk mine instead, it's fine.
But I have heard your voice, and I can tell your magical song, when augmented to cause pain, could cut just as sharply as a blade. Allow me to accompany you. My crown means nothing without my child. With me by your side, the arcane threads of this world will be at your disposal as well.
I really hope this doesn't come around to bite me in the butt. Yes, a sidekick, let's go! I would be honored to have you by my side. With all due respect, I'd rather do this alone. No. Honored. Yes. On my side.
The queen has already scouted the area. As you come to the edge of the woods, you see the silver sands of the kitchen sinkhole, and she motions with her head to the left of where you are standing. She summons a gust of wind, and the loose brush on the ground moves to the side, revealing a trail.
It's like a secret tunnel, but way cooler.
This is how they have moved supplies in and out. Before you can respond, she takes off down the path.
I thought she was supposed to be by my side, not in front of me. What the hell?
We must hurry after her.
I guess so.
As you follow her, you notice it quickly dips into an unexpected valley. As you round the corner, you see a small group of guards surrounding the mouth of a cave. I will follow your lead and support you in your actions. What shall we do? Looking at your song list, it looks like you know the songs of Sleepy Time, Eardrum Wrecking, and Seduction.
Seduction? It's making them night-night. Eardrums, I want to wreck them. Ooh. No, let's put him to sleep.
You strum the beginning chords of a lullaby. The guards hear it, instantly heading towards you, but before they can reach you, they collapse on the ground.
Now I need to pull a Jigglypuff and just like get my little marker and start like drawing dicks on their forehead or something.
Queen Slicelia reaches out with her staff, and roots respond. They wrap around the sleeping guards,
Oh.
holding them to the ground. They aren't going anywhere when they wake up.
Oh, let's go.
I will remove whatever weapons they hold. That way, they are useless once they awaken.
Now she gets even more swords.
The path to the cave is clear, and you just know this is where you will find the prince. As you enter the cave, you find that it leads toward a metal-lined hallway. Red power bounces off the surfaces of the walls, and energy and heat push down the tunnel towards you. You start to sweat right away, nervous of what you will find.
I've been sweating this whole time.
You look over to the queen, her face stern, her eyes focused. Somehow, the sweat rolling down her face looks complementary to her features. Suddenly, she stops.
I'm still a little scared that she's gonna turn around and be like evil or something.
No, this isn't right.
What's wrong? Is something the matter here, my queen? You're right. This heat should be criminal. I say every day as I walk outside in the middle of Texas. Oh, what's wrong?
She takes off, her gait widening as she races through the tunnel. You struggle to keep up until you almost run into her as she stops at the mouth of a large room.
She should be more careful. Blocking the exit is fire hazard.
Yeah, Dasha, tell her. Fire hazard.
As you look into the room, you see the prince. But you also see the outline of someone everyone would know. It can't be, the queen says almost to herself. Cleaver, is that you?
Hello, my darling.
Oh my god.
The figure rumbles as he kneels in front of a bonfire in the middle of the room.
The queen has come to be with her king, yes?
So, sexy queen is not single?
Dasha, are you trying to hit on the queen?
As the figure stands, you take in King Cleaver,
Ah.
King of the Knives, as flames dance across his face.
Okay. What? The king? Is he here to save the prince too? What the heck is he doing here? I kind of have a feeling he's probably not there to save the prince, considering how, like, evil he kind of sounds so far. What? The king?
So glad this campaign is going well.
Oh, Chance is so cute. He's one of my favorites.
King Cleaver stands before you, stripped of his royal garb. His muscles are coated with a layer of sweat as he basks in the light of the fire. The prince, in a cage in the corner of the room, is blocked in by a pulsing red energy surrounding it.
Ooh.
A low growl escapes the king's mouth.
You interrupted the incantation. I'll have to start again after you perish.
Why do I gotta die? What did I do?
My love, what are you doing? Something is not right with you.
If only you had stayed away, my love.
you wouldn't have to witness the work that must be done. You also wouldn't have to die.
He's gonna try to kill her?
What has possessed my husband to cause him to speak like this? By what manner of evil do you move through this world? The king tilts his head, still looking into the flames, and... before I begin, this is where I monologue. I know, it's silly, but I've been working hard on it, and I'd love for you to experience your first big bad guy monologue.
Yeah. Monologue away!
Do you know how long this realm has had a king? For millennia. Before history can be noted as beginning, this land has always been ruled by a strong-willed king. And not just any king, the only king.
The only king.
Me.
Who would have thought?
The king turns around, and his face looks hollow in the firelight. His eyes are glowing with a sinister glow. The queen lets out a gasp and goes to move toward him. Your reflexes kick in before you realize it, and you put up your arm to stop her. She heeds your protest.
Oh, it's more like this. Like, no! You know, like when you're in a mosh pit. No!
And for millennia, someone in the royal line has vanished. Either in war or out at sea. Some tragedy has fallen to a young member of the family, and the kingdom has mourned for a time. But they have moved on. And queens would die, and kings would pass of a broken heart, and a new king would take the throne. Always some cousin or uncle from a small parcel of land no one had heard of. Always of humble means, always young, always handsome.
Always handsome.
Always me.
Me.
And all I have ever needed is the blood of my line to rejuvenate me, and for my inner circle to make sure the butcher block failed in their search. It's a shame we only had one child, my darling. You could have kept the other one, but I need him sadly.
You could have kept the second one, but no.
I don't suppose you can keep on loving me after this, can you?
A smile twists across his face.
Didn't he want to kill her too anyway? Why is he even asking?
Absolutely not. I shall never love you again.
What a pity. I guess you must die here as well.
Yeah.
The king launches himself at you. What do you do?
And I try to dodge out of the way. I sing at him, la la, die. I don't know. I should probably dodge. I don't really think singing at him is really. I mean, that is like my thing though. No, we're gonna dodge. We're gonna dodge.
You push off the ground with all your might, flying out of the way just in time before the king comes crashing down where you stood.
Yeah.
I hold my sword like baseball bat, ready to swing at him.
Get him, Tasha.
He sees the move coming and shifts out of the way.
Oh.
Lynn was ready to hit home run.
Oh no.
Thwack! The queen lets lightning surge through her staff as
Oh.
she cracks it against the head of her husband.
Oh, she could do that?
Quickly, she yells. Get my son! Cleaver turns
Yes,
to
ma'am.
her, ready to strike her down with his claws. What do you do?
Ooh, whatever you choose, Yekaterina will help.
The queen gave a command. Save the prince. The queen must be protected. But like, what if we protect her and then she helps us get him? We're gonna protect the queen.
You whip around and shoot a sonic blast toward the king. It pushes him back, causing him to fly across the room and smack into the wall for...
Yay?
You did 40 damage to him,
Hooray.
and he is stunned.
Oh!
The queen gives you a quick nod before flinging a spell at the cage. Her power serves as the final straw, as the energy dissipates and the prince is able to escape.
I knew she was important.
The prince runs toward the queen, and they embrace.
You know, he's stunned, not dead. Maybe, you know, finish the job.
The king recovers.
Yep.
You will both die.
He is a figment of himself, overtaken by rage. He launches himself at the two while they hold each other. The queen raises a hand, trying to summon an arcane shield. It might not come in time.
Can I reach them in time?
Ooh,
Do you have a reaction that doubles your speed?
I hope so.
I do not.
Sasha!
Shucks.
It looks like it is up to you, Miles.
Oh no.
Ekaterina cannot help you.
What do you do?
I hit the king with everything I got. I hope the shield works. I jump in front of them. Let's hit him again. Maybe we'll get lucky.
You close your eyes and your mind goes back to the forest. Only this time, you hear the steady growing roar of a river ripping through the landscape.
Ooh.
You open your mouth and out comes the sound wave.
Oh,
The room shakes and everything rumbles. Sonic fury is pouring out of your mouth and the deluge is
Ooh.
monumental. So much so that the sand from the surface begins to seep in. A large chunk of metal from the room falls and hits the king midair. Sand quickly starts to follow, filling the room. This place is going to collapse. We have to move now, the queen demands.
Ekaterina is too strong and sexy to die here.
you're so right. You are.
You sprint past the king, struggling against the deluge of sand piling on top of him. No, he cries out. I cannot die here!
But you will, evildoer!
Yeah.
And all four of you run toward the exit. You never look back as the sand pours in. You stand outside, not with a queen and a prince, but with a mother and her son. They hold each other in the silence that follows the collapse. Slowly, the crickets start again. The night fills with the sounds of life. You are safe. You are all safe.
Yay.
With the prince safe, you make your way to Cantalopia together. It is there that you find a member of the Butcher Block you can trust, vouched for by the prince. The news of the immortal king and his destruction spread. Many begin to question the position of the royal family in their lives and as their rulers. The queen, now free to rule as she pleases, works to make amends with those who have lost their faith in the crown. And you get what was promised to you. You are set up in the royal court. You play for large events and gain fame. But it is more the intimate moments where you are playing your lyre by the fireside with the queen nodding along, and the prince creating lyrics on the fly. Those are the moments you live for. For now, you want for nothing. You are happy. You are well. You are a hero.
Thank you for running this beautiful game for us, Chance. Ekaterina will live on in my mind.
You were amazing! The way you just... Ah! Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you. Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me.
You know what the best part about running these other two D&D campaigns are? Is that now we get to romance Chance multiple times. So we get to listen to all of the sexy dialogue multiple times. This is the best idea I've ever had.
And if you are ever wanting to roleplay again, in any way, let me know. We could move from the character sheets to the,
Red sheets.
other sheets?
I'll let Betty know that we're on our way upstairs. I understand your insinuation and I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'd like that. Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll be waiting for your epic return. Holy crit! You maxed out our relationship status.
Holy crit. So we're gonna do the Guardian this time.
I'm so excited! Oh, the Guardian! May your sword find purchase in whatever vile thing comes your way. I heard that Jerry wanted to go apothecary if someone was rolling a Guardian.
That's the junk drawer.
If you two know each other, I'll invite him.
Oh.
Oh my god, Dasha.
My strong warrior, you have returned to me.
Strong warrior. Of course I have. I'm ready to play. Never let you down. Blah, blah, blah. You are way too cute to stay away from. I'm just gonna keep flirting with the DM.
You trying to get some magical equipment by flirting? It might work. Keyword might.
He says might, but I'm pretty sure it will work.
I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you. And it looks like our mutual friend Jerry is joining us today.
That's my junk drawer. Isn't he like very Dwight coded?
Hello, I'm excited to play with you. I hear there's loot in this game.
We all know how much you like stuff, Jerry.
I've rolled Jerry as the apothecary class. To keep things a little more exciting, I've rolled to see what his character would have.
Ooh.
A lot of it is things to help you on your adventure. Some of it is, well, less than useful. You will be playing the mighty Sadida Ikin, a guardian who lives on Shoelace Shores in the village of Sneakars.
Shoelace Shores in the village of Sneakars. You know, they've made a lot of foot references in this game. I don't know which writer that says stuff about, but I'm watching you. I play Dead by Daylight. I know how this works.
You are on your way back from training on the nearby Chukka Hills. You will start with 75 health, but don't worry, I'll keep track of all those things for you.
Oh, what a sweetie pie.
We start our adventure in the early morning. As you walk upon the grass path, thinking about your latest training and feeling the soreness in your muscles, your mind drifts to home. In particular, your mind drifts to that of your family. Tomorrow is your partner's birthday.
Oh!
You haven't decided what to do yet, but you know it has to be special. Maybe a cake or a seafood dinner.
Oh my god. I'm not maidenless in this one shot? Let's go. Too bad I got a roleplay for that.
The smell of the salty air from the shore is refreshing, and you look out on the horizon. That's when something catches your eye. Something from the direction of Sneakars. Is that? It is! It's smoke! Black and billowing.
Smoke! I run towards the smoke. I need to be cautious as I approach. Jerry, what should we do? I don't really think I want to ask Jerry. I think we should just be cautious as I approach.
You pick up the pace, keeping an eye on everything around you as you move. As you reach the top of the hill overlooking your seaside village, you see Sneakars is smoldering. You see the village priest helping tend to people around the town. Oh, praise to the goddess, you are back! They come to you, worry etched on their face. They take your hand.
What happened here? Why is everything on fire? What happened? What happened?
You have questions, but we shouldn't speak out here. We don't know who is around. Come, follow me.
As you follow the priest to a makeshift shelter, you see the level of destruction. Your fellow villagers are hurt, and you start to make a mental tally of who you see. A few people cry as they realize their loved ones didn't survive whatever happened. Once inside the shelter, you realize your partner.
Where's my partner? What happened here? I'm just gonna ask again. What? What happened here?
We were attacked right before dawn. A few people were killed, but we were caught unaware. And I think they were looking for you.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know I was traveling with a wanted person.
Yeah, you know. I do a little murder here and there. Me?
Your house got the worst of it. They took your partner, spirited them away, and left only this amongst the rubble.
They were spirited away.
The priest hands you a piece of fabric with what looks like a mountain lion pouncing burned into it.
Kitty!
It's the Amok bandits.
I don't want to beat Amp on you. Okay, that's funny and all, but who are they?
The Amp Bandits are a rival band of scallywags who were once in constant battle with the village of Sneakars. Peace was hard fought, with you being the fiercest warrior and a large reason they surrendered. That was a decade ago, and you thought they had moved on.
Amp is Puma backwards. What is this, Pokemon? We have like an Arbok situation in Ekans, where it's just Snake and Cobra backwards? I guess that makes sense since this is about shoes, right? So you do Panda. Panda? What the hell? Puma. You do Puma backwards.
But it seems they never forgot about you. What will you do? How should we respond?
You are the only one able to go after them.
Me? I will avenge my partner.
And I can help. Surely my sundries will come in handy.
Yeah.
The priest sees the dedication in your eyes and offers to help you prepare for the journey. They also bless you with what healing energy they have left. You gain 15 health.
Woo! Now we have even more than 75.
You decide to head off when night falls.
Big
During
hit
the day,
points.
you help your fellow villagers as you continue to think about your partner in the Amp. What is going through your mind?
I'm wondering if any of them are as cute as you. I hope my partner's okay. Revenge is all I can think of. Those Amp will pay. I did good as you.
Oh, you are rolling well on your charm spells.
Thanks, I loaded my dice.
The moment the stars begin to appear, you take your leave. You have a brief moment with the members of Sneakars. All of those who are healthy enough to stand and walk form a circle around you. They all whisper hopes of good fortune and a battle well fought for you. They also take the moment to state anything they might want to say before you pass.
Oh, good. I thought this was gonna be like a dance circle for a minute. I got scared.
This is a Sneakar ceremony to ensure that there is nothing holding their warriors back from the future, regardless of how the battle ahead may end.
Oh, back from the future. That's crazy.
You bask in the moonlight and accept their desire for you to defeat those who attacked them. Setting off down the path that many say the Amp Bandits used, you walk with your head high. Your village is what you fight for.
Yes.
Moving alongside the path, you travel for about half an hour before you see movement. You find some shrubs off the path and hide between them. As you sit, surrounded by leaves, you see what you know to be members of the Amp step into the moonlight. Cat-like humanoids, all clad in leather armor.
Khajiits.
On their side, you see the traditional swords that you became familiar with during the battles a decade ago. You think there are only two of them, but wait. A third actually walks right past you, missing you in the bushes.
Oh.
There's no doubt they'll come. You just have to wait. Ooh.
Did Matt Mercer just ooh-woo at me? Ooh-woo? Aw, they're cute. You are so damn adorable.
Thanks.
He ooh-wooed and then giggled at us.
Don't let them fool you. The Amp are ruthless murderers.
Yeah, I bet they are.
But you are lucky. These aren't the most vicious of their fighters. This is a band of scouts. You hear one of them say,
Well, let's do one more pass of the area, and then we can dip into the nip. Ooh.
Oh my god! We get him to ooh-woo in other voices too! Dude, game of the year!
the Nip was credited with their defeat in previous battles. The fact that this scouting party seems to have some on them proves how much they underestimate you.
This Nip stuff sounds like it could give us an upper hand.
So cute!
What do you want to do?
Whatever makes him ooh again, that's what I want to do. Wait for them to nip out and then attack. They underestimate me? Time to make my presence known. Let them dip in the nip and then question one. Maybe we should question one. Maybe we shouldn't just like outright attack them. This is the best. I like this one a lot so far. And it's not just because we have him saying ooh.
You bide your time as they make their rounds, and then gather together to partake in the nip. It doesn't take long for it to take hold of them. One stares at the moon while the other two become preoccupied with a red ball of yarn.
Oh, how convenient.
You wait for one of them to isolate themselves. The moon-obsessed one stumbles closer to you. Still looking up, he stops right by your hiding spot.
I snatch him. Get over here, you punk. Ooh, you mine now. I snatch him.
You snatch them, pulling them into the bushes with you. You slide your hand over their mouth. They don't resist.
Oh, hold on. We'll use Robbie as a demonstration. We snatch him, and we put our hand over their mouth.
The other two? Obsessed with the yarn. They don't even notice he is gone.
Perfect. No pun intended, but appreciated.
I pull out my laser pointer, ready to distract them if they start looking around for their friend here.
Of course he would have a laser pointer. Why wouldn't he? Look at him. Don't scream. Don't scream or I'll end you. Keep your mouth shut if you want to keep your whiskers. Or you better not yell when I move my hand. I'll say keep your mouth shut if you want to keep your whiskers.
You feel a sandpaper tongue against your hand. They are out of it.
Really? Come on. I wouldn't give up just because a damn cat licked my hand. That's not enough to stop me.
You remove your hand. They still just stare at the moon.
Alright.
You're looking for your partner? Oh,
Put that 3 on the uwu counter. Yeah. Is this some sort of trick?
I don't really want to fight. I want to be a painter. Ooh.
Or
So, I'll tell you how to get to them if you want. Ooh.
stop. 5 plus Markiplier.
I just want to capture the moon in all its splendiferous amazingness. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Should we make that 8? Okay, they are the most precious. Well, that was unexpected. I love it when you go ooh woo.
You're making me blush.
I feel like this is how it would go down IRL if I had a DM ooh-wooing at me. Because I would say the same thing.
The M-Up get uncomfortably close to you, whispering in your ear a secret passage to the dungeon where your partner is being held. Their tongue brushes against your face a few times.
Kind of like it, I think. I listen, and then remove my hands from them to free them. Yeah, I don't know. What? I'm gonna listen.
Release them as soon as you have what you need. Almost as if nothing happened. The moment you let them go, they stare at the moon again. They go over to their fellow scouts and whisper something to them. The two on the ground look your way. They wave.
Oh, precious. Simply precious.
Too precious. I wave back? I stay hidden. No, let's stay hidden.
They then get up, move out of the way of the path, and continue with what they were doing. You have passage. These M-Up won't bother you.
Okay.
As you take off toward the M-Up camp, you find yourself upon a dried-up stream bed. The warm days the past few months have not been kind to this stream. You look down on the dry stream bed and you think of the first time you spent the day next to it. It was the war. The battle had been raging on several fronts, and the weather had been gloomy, but on this day, the sun was out. It was just plain perfect that day, and both sides of the conflict knew it. No attacks were launched.
Oh, yay. The war, TM.
Instead, you got to bathe in the cool stream waters. You cleaned your wounds, washed your face, and relaxed for the first time in weeks.
You know, I went to the doctor one time to get checked up, and they did the whole, like, hit your knee thing, but you have to relax when they do it. And my doctor kept yelling at me because she was like, you don't know how to relax. And I was like, I know. I think I failed.
That was when you first saw your partner in their birthday suit. You were spellbound. You didn't make a move then. Instead, you played it cool.
They're naked. Oh my god, can my partner be Eddie? Please, let my partner be Eddie.
You cracked jokes, splashed around, and let the sun dry your skin together. That was the day you fell in love with them. You were certain of it.
Oh.
It would take months after the fighting had ended for you to finally try to court them. But this is where it began. It feels fitting that it is dry now.
I'm not.
That was beautiful.
I can't stop and linger here. I want to press on. I must save them. I want to take just one more moment and remember that time. Moment!
As you close your eyes to take in this space, you notice the tiniest sound of a trickle. Sure enough, further up the hill, there is a small amount of water starting to rise up from an underground spring. It is running clear and shining in the moonlight. You reach down and splash your face with it. It is refreshing and rejuvenating. You gain 15 health.
I got even more health! Let's
With the memory of
go!
your partner ever present, you push on. You are ready to take on whatever is next.
Yes! Now I'm over 100! Triple digits, baby!
You find yourself at the edge of the Amp camp. They are out in full force. You scout the area to try to decide what to do. Lucky for you, not much has changed in the decades since you last stormed these wooden walls. This gives you a slight advantage. Still, they have numbers on their side.
Dude, I got a big number right here. 105. Screw the numbers. I'm gonna take them all out. I should be smart about this. So, I'll watch their patterns and find an opportunity to slip in. I try to think back a decade to when I was first here. Surely I remember a way to get in. I'll start looking for a secret passage the scout told me about. Wait, that's right. Let's look for the secret passage.
You decide to trust the word of the moon-obsessed Amp. While they told you a convoluted series of turns and tree stumps to look for, you remember every word. You meander your way around the woods, always making sure the encampment is within view. It's taking forever, though. Did you make the right decision in trusting an Amp?
Yes.
An Amp on Nib, to be more specific.
Yes.
Do we trust that little cat person?
Yes. I think I want to turn around. No, the secret entrance has to be around here somewhere.
If you say so.
Yes.
You continue on the complicated path the Amp told you about. Suddenly, you walk across something that seems out of place. A portion of the ground almost seems hollow.
Sometimes silly little cats are right.
Moving leaves out of the way, you find the handle to a hatch. You lift it, discovering a ladder.
Secret tunnel!
That Amp told you the truth, and for that, you are grateful.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, wow! That's awesome! I knew we were going the right way.
It has not only saved you time, but the lives of some of his fellow Amp. You descend down the ladder determined to find your partner, and take only the lives you need to in the process. You have entered the dungeon under the Amp camp. It smells like damp earth and wet fur.
Ooh.
Nothing about the area feels safe.
Ooh.
You move slowly down the corridor until you come upon a large open space. It's dark, with the flicker of a few torches in the far side of the wall providing a bit of light.
I have a promotional light-up keychain in here somewhere. Ah, here it is! Bing!
In the middle of it sits a person. They are slumped over, looking tired and worn down. You can't see their face, but their hair. The hair looks like it belongs to your partner.
What? I rush to them. I don't trust it. I don't think I should trust that. That seems so weird. No, I don't trust that. Ah, that's a trap.
You slowly proceed forward toward the person. Once you reach them, you swing around to find it is your partner.
Oh!
Just asleep.
Maybe not a trap. What if my partner's evil?
You give them a subtle shake, hoping to wake them
What
gently.
if?
Their eyes open and see you. It takes a moment to register, but then a smile slides across their face. You came for me.
Of course I did, my love. I hope you never doubted I would. Yeah, I didn't think this was a trap. Of course I did.
Phew! You are together again. Now let's get out of here.
As they look at you, you notice their eyes shift to right above your head. The glee they had turns to pure terror. Look out! Before you can turn around, you are pushed aside by a giant hand. You can feel something huge behind you. You scramble on the ground, putting yourself between you and your partner. You look up to see a tiger-like Emma towering over you.
Oh no.
Drool drips from its teeth, and its breath reeks of fish and blood.
Of course it's fish.
He smirks and says to you,
Ah, yes. The great warrior of the Sneakers. Come to play hero once again.
I don't care how deep your voice is, you can't say sneakers without it sounding silly. Wait, no uwu? Yeah, where's my big bad uwu?
no woo-woo. He means business.
Business, Mark. Business.
Before I continue, I should let you know, this is where I wrote like a monologue for him. It's silly, but it's what the big bad is supposed to do.
Yay, we get another monologue.
Can I have the script when you're done?
You really are a junk drawer.
Sure, no worries, Jerry.
Score!
Do you mind if I do?
Go for it.
The tiger M up stomps his foot,
Oh,
and as if by magic, the rest of the torches in the walls erupt into flame.
You know, I've always preferred to see my prey. You don't remember me. Or should I say, you don't remember my father, do you?
Your father. Dude, he's got toe beans.
The confused look on your face tells him you don't.
10 years ago, during the fighting that caused the destruction of many Emma families, I was just a little one.
He was a kitten.
We thought our village to the south was safe. The one Emma settlement you and your kind left alone. That was until you arrived. I'm sure you remember that day. I saw you enter the town gates from my window perch. You looked so damn proud of yourself.
Even Big Bad Amup also sunbathe in the windowsill, so. Just a big kitty cat.
They say you came to broker a truce. But you didn't. You presented an ultimatum. Surrender, or you destroy our town.
Are we the baddies? Maybe?
My father, he didn't like that. He told you so, to your face. My father stood up to you, and I watched proudly. And instead of listening to reason, you know what you did? Do you remember what you did? You reached your hand out and patted him on the head, telling him it was okay. The way my father's body relaxed, and his tail flicked back and forth in an unexcused moment of enjoyment.
So I pet a cat.
Utterly embarrassing. You embarrassed him. You embarrassed us.
The hair stuck to my face.
The whole town saw what happened. And my father was ridiculed until the day he died.
I mean, you know, like I could have gone around and pet all of the other kitties if it really meant that much. But, I mean, sure, why not?
Well, until the day he does die, he's still alive. But still, the ridicule keeps on coming.
What? It's not even dead yet.
And I vowed on that day that I would get revenge for what you did to my father. And, oh, your blood will be sweeter than cream. I shall destroy you and embarrass you in front of the one that you love. Warrior of the Sneakers, prepare to be vanquished.
You knew where this was leading, so you had your axe at the ready. What do you want to do?
Pet the cat. Make sure my partner is a safe distance. Start slicing. What if I pet him? No, wait a minute. What if I pet him?
You think all this guy needs is a little bit of love. So you slide under him and scurry up his back. Once on top, you start petting, scratching behind the ears, patting his head.
This is how you deal with an angry cat, right?
For a moment, he stops. You see his tail behind you flickering with delight. And, oh, what's that? Is that a purr you hear? Oh, it is.
Oh my god, I got the big cat to purr. He's just a little baby. Good kitty kitty. I can't believe that's a fucking dialogue option. Good kitty kitty kitty.
But this doesn't last long.
Crap!
Soon, you feel a searing pain as claws dig into your back.
Oh no!
You let out a scream of agony as he throws you off.
Oh, now we gotta actually fight him?
He hits you for 25 damage.
I have one more charge on my eraser, so I negate that damage again.
Oh my god!
Although I can only negate 15 of it this time.
Okay.
So 10 sneaks through.
I still got a lot of health.
That homebrew item might not be balanced well. I'll look into that later. You use the eraser, and it turns from a healthy pink to a used and old gray.
It was worth the sacrifice.
Thanks, Jerry.
How dare you try to manipulate me? I will destroy you!
I mean, it almost worked. I bet if I had like a little bowl of milk, it probably would have stuck.
What do you do now?
Catnip. Hit it with my axe. I'm gonna punch his lights out. No, we should probably hit him with the axe, right? Like we're strong. Axe.
You decide to bet on your faithful axe. This time, you go low.
Oh, I'm going for the ankles.
You run towards the tiger M up again. Only this time you slide right before you get to him. Your axe catches the feet of the tiger M up, and you slice its legs. It lets out a howl of pain, and you complete the slide underneath it. This causes him to stumble a bit. He shoots a look over his shoulder at you, and then lets out a grin so evil, you know what he is thinking.
I'm doing this all wrong. You are the one who should live, and your partner should die.
What?
And with the reflexes of, well, a cat, he pounces towards your partner. As he leaps over you, he hits you with another tail attack for 10 health.
I take out my laser pointer and shine it in the Amup's eye. This should buy you some time.
I feel like we should shine it at the floor instead to distract him.
You can either throw your axe, use your ultimate one-day attack, or if you have any other ideas.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. No free sneezes. Bring it home, axe. One ultimate attack, please. Oh, yeah, wait, that sounds good. Yeah, one ultimate attack.
This is going to be good.
I hope so.
You're tired of playing games. That rage you were trained with comes to the surface. You are ready to destroy this amulet.
Ooh.
Power flows through you, so much so that rocks begin to float around you.
Oh my god. I got power like that?
Shh. Yellow gold energy culminates around you like flames. Your hair changes color too.
To what?
Whatever color you want, really, but yeah, it changes.
Oh, can I pick purple?
You fly across the room, catching the M up midair. Punches faster than the eye can see fly from your fists. The tiger M up can't even grunt in response. You have taken on your glorious guardian form.
Did I just go Super Saiyan?
All of your training has come to this, and you are executing it flawlessly. When you are finished, the tiger M up is clearly incapacitated.
Good.
As the energy leaves your body, you collapse on the floor. Exhaustion takes over, and you slip in and out of awareness.
I am definitely Super Saiyan.
your partner scoops you up. I'll get us out of here, love.
I want to stay behind. The Amup will need a new leader, and I would like to be that person.
He wants to be the leader of the cats.
If they had a healer leading them, as opposed to a warrior, things might turn out different.
Preach.
That is very noble of you.
I mean, really, I want to see what cool stuff they have.
Okay.
Fair enough. Jerry, your character finds their way to a staircase that leads up and out of the dungeon.
I head to it and turn to say, let the village know I chose this life, and I regret nothing.
You ascend the stairs toward your new destiny. As silently as you can, the two of you escape into the darkness of the night. You head back toward the Sneakars village, taking time to stop at the stream where you first fell in love.
Aww.
Holding each other, you fall asleep. You are safe. Your love is safe. And for now, all is right.
How cute.
The village welcomes you back with open arms and excitement. In the coming weeks, as you rebuild your village, you get an official notice of surrender from the Amup. You have reminded them that they should fear you, and in turn, that you are not one to be messed with.
Yeah, don't mess with me or I'll scratch behind your ears. Then what?
This isn't the last time the great warrior of the Sneakars would have to raise their axe. But, for now, you can rest in knowing you have done what needed to be done. That was incredible!
Oh, it was nothing.
You were amazing! The way you just... Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you. Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me.
Yes.
You are pretty much perfect to me.
Romance and Chance, a third time, baby.
And if you are ever wanting to roleplay again, in any way, let me know. We could move from the character sheets to the, other sheets?
I will never get tired of hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Same here. It'll be wonderful.
You know, this is the third D&D one-shot we've done, and the third time we've romanced Chance. I know that there is a way to get him to hate you if you lose the campaign. Not every time, but sometimes if you lose, you get the hate ending. Thank God I didn't get that.
Sure, Jerry. Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll... Holy crit! You maxed out our relationship status!
Yippee!
Which one would you like?
Enchanter! Enchanter! Enchanter!
I'm so excited! Yippee! Enchanter it is! Magic will flow and find home in your heart.
You play D&D? I used to. I stopped playing D&D around 6 or 7 years ago?
My master of the mystics! You have appeared before me as you had promised.
Yes, I am back because I remembered, of course. Of course I have. I'm ready to play. I never let you down by not coming. About that, I don't want to play, so I want to bounce. You're just way too cute to stay away from.
You trying to get some powerful spell by flirting, aren't you? It might work. Keyword might. I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you.
Holy crit.
Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing the mystical enchanter by the name of Dewey Day Seamal, a hapless apprentice studying at the Arcana Mystica of the Bookshelf Bluffs.
Like Dewey Decimal.
Looking at your character sheet, you will notice that you only have 40 health. Don't worry, it won't be that bad.
Oh.
Lux will be a hotshot, using bows and arrows to strike fear into foes from afar. You two will be a great long-distance duo.
Yippee!
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Of all the people, they put me with this guy?
You'll be a hotshot?
I just heard hot.
Right, a hotshot. You shoot arrows.
Like Cupid. OMG cute. Okay, I'm totally in. I'll wear a cute little diaper costume.
You don't need to wear a costume.
We should all be wearing costumes.
Too late, I'm already changing.
Right.
Bye.
Okay, that's fine.
Finish explaining everything. I gotta edit this clip.
Okay. Back to the Enchanter sheet then. You will see there are spell notches and schools of magic. No need to worry about that really, I made it more for me. Since this is your first time, I'll walk you through what you can do when the time comes. Are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Hang on, I haven't finished posting.
Okay.
Yeah, come.
Lux?
Do you like this filter or this one?
We're going to start.
The influnker. Let's Dewey this. Let the spell start slinging. Not sure if Lux is gonna be good for this.
We start our adventure in the study of your mentor, High Enchanter Melville. She is an annoyingly proficient enchanter, and you are lucky to study under her.
Not the worst thing a player has done to members. True.
Only Enchanter Melville is also a hoarder.
Oh, yay!
If you ever needed a magical trinket or a mystical doodad, Melville most likely has it. And after 2 years in their care, you are still relegated to dusting these relics while Melville gives lectures to the spine of enchanters.
Except for me, I'm famous.
I would rather almost anyone else than Lux
Sure.
be here.
OMG, I love this game already. Continue.
What is the spine of enchanters? Or I should be slinging spells, not dusting nooks. What is spine of enchanters?
The Spine is a group of enchanters that govern the magical world. Melville is one of the foremost researchers and often presents new discoveries to the Spine. You've been doing some magical research on the side, but you have needed some equipment that Melville has to actually get it done. With Melville in conclave for at least another 3 hours with the Spine, you choose now as the time. You go over to your sack of possessing, an item Melville knows you shouldn't have but allows, and you pull out your latest experiment. You found
A lamp!
only it doesn't seem to do much. At least, not yet.
You mean a magical lamp?
You sure hope it is.
That sounds like a trap.
I found the lamp because light and lamps and glowing.
Of course.
But yeah, I'll let you have it, so you're welcome.
Thank you, Lux.
Anyway, you've tried rubbing it, but nothing works. But surely, there is something here that will awaken whatever is inside. Looking around this cluttered study, your eyes fall on a few things that might help you. There is an arcane amplifier that you've seen used a few times. There is the Cosmos Collector that can call on the stars to make things work. And there is the Mystic Manipulator, used to alter the very fabric of an item's makeup. Which do you use?
Arcane Amplifier, baby. The cool Cosmo Collector, duh. This is a job for the Mystic Manipulator. Let's do the Mystic Manipulator.
You figure that changing the very properties of the lamp could render the best results.
Yup.
You slide the lamp into the manipulator and slide the protective glass into place around it. It doesn't take long for the lamp to react to the device. First, it starts to glow. It takes on a warm copper look. But then, it starts to shake. Slightly at first.
Uh-oh.
But then,
Am I gonna blow up my lamp?
boom!
Fuck!
An explosion of magic rips the device apart, and white smoke consumes you. Some of the glass catches in your skin, and you take 5 damage.
No!
I roll to avoid the damage. What does a 1 mean?
Lux!
That's a critical failure.
Huh, that means put the dice in dice jail.
Okay, well, I just asked because I didn't roll 1.
Uh-huh.
What did you roll?
The number that avoids damage to my freshly applied makeup.
You wave your hands, clearing your vision, And that is where you see it. The lamp on the ground, broken in half.
My lamp!
And floating above it,
Oh.
with beautiful purple skin and muscles that just won't quit. A djinn.
He's got sparkly nipples.
You've done it! You released the djinn inside of the lamp.
So, you the one who went off and set me free and all that?
Hey! Hell yeah, I did. Give me my wishes. You could thank me with my wishes. Look at this mess you made. Wish number 1. Clean it up. You can thank me with my wishes.
The djinn looks at you and cocks out a hip. This one has attitude.
Ah, so we're going with rude instead of grateful then, huh? Got it.
They then look down at the broken lamp.
And the one who has the lamp gets the wishes. Except there is no lamp, is there?
But you owe me. Can't you just be nice and give me the wishes anyway?
I'm good. Thanks for the jailbreak.
And with a whirl, the djinn flies out the window and towards the woods.
Just my luck.
I realize that this is bad.
Oh my god, can I just say that this is like terrible writing?
Shut up, Lux!
Like whoever wrote this did like a terrible job. No offense.
You do know I wrote this one shot, right?
Wait, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
And I was totally joking. Because it's so creative and original.
Do you mind?
Yeah.
Wow, relax. I am just trying to give you a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
How bad is it?
Djinns have been trapped in lamps to stop them from being mischievous and using their powers for evil. You have unleashed a great force into the bookshelf bluffs. All of the most powerful enchanters are in conclave for the rest of the day. And if High Enchanter Melville finds out you let a djinn loose, you might as well kiss your education goodbye.
Dude, I'm so screwed.
What do you do?
I go after it. I gotta catch it. Melville can't find out. Time to clean up my mess. Catch the djinn. Yes. Clean up the mess. Catch the djinn.
Using a quick spell to sweep up all the glass and metal, you quickly tidy the study before rushing off to prepare to catch a djinn.
Mm-hmm. See, we're being smart.
In your dorm, your sack of possessing over your shoulder, you start to think about what you might need. But you don't have a ton of time. Your battle wand, of course. You also grab your Tome of Terrible Creatures.
Of course.
Flipping through it, you make sure you find the chapter on djinns. One paragraph stands out to you. It's about metal and the way djinn react to it. It's something to come back to. Oh, don't forget your ringing rock. Someone might call you.
My phone?
You know you can't hesitate for too much longer, so you decide to grab one more thing. Do you want the large red mystery potion? Or...
What if I said I wanted to grab your hand?
there is a box with runes sketched into it. It looks like your roommate's. But it also looks powerful. Maybe this will help? Which do you take?
The potion. Give me that box. I kind of want the box. Ringing rock? I think he means a phone. Because he said just in case you get a call, so maybe that's like our phone. Give me the box. Gimme.
You grab the box and shove it inside your sack of possessing. You have no time to figure out what it is right now. You quickly head out of the door and toward the woods.
Woo!
You get to the edge of the woods and it isn't hard to figure out where the djinn went. A path of trees has been bowled over. The funny thing is, the path seems to be heading toward a very specific location. It is headed for the hut of the groundskeeper, Moise. Moise is a bumbling old fool, but has a good heart. If anything happened to them...
Look how sad he is. Well, I won't let it. Time to get a move on. Oh no, not boys. No, I won't let it.
You race through the woods toward Moy's cabin. Right on the edge of where Moy's cabin would be, you see Moy's. They are tied to a tree, but they aren't resisting. A tiny gnome, Moy's has always been kind to you. They snuck you herbs you needed for your experiments and may have helped you destroy evidence of a failed enchantment before.
Has Moise helped me hide a body?
I set up a drop shipping store for the gnome, leveraging my brand.
Lux, go away.
And because of my incredible popularity, I offer him a 98.2% distribution split.
Oh, how sweet of him.
Anyways,
I call it Zodiac Herbs for astrological abundance. And we make a ton of money.
Moise, are you alright? Let me get you untied. Yeah, let me get you untied.
Oh, I'm fine. You can leave me here. They said they would come back for me.
Oh no. They? Who's they? The Jinn is gonna untie you? Who's they?
The tools are following the instruction of the Jinn that came through here.
The tools.
Oh, I hope you didn't have anything to do with that.
No. I admit it was my fault. I practiced the art of silence.
Yes, Batch. Deny, deny, deny.
Let's go, Lux. The one time I like you.
All I know is that the tools need my shed so they can build a throne for the Jinn.
they might be able to lead you to the Jinn. What do you want to do?
Ooh, attack the tools. I'll beat the location out of the Jinn out of them. If I'm stealthy, maybe I can follow them back. Maybe I can question the trowel? Let's question the trowel.
You jump from your hiding spot and you shout at the tools. What do you shout?
Listen up, tools! Excuse me, can I have your attention?
The trowel whips around.
Yeah? Who is you? Can't you see we're working here?
The other tools stare at you. The trowel speaks up, mostly because the others don't.
Okay, kid. You got our attention. What is it you want?
You better say something sassy and provocative. That's what the algorithm likes.
Lux, shut the hell up. I need you to lead me to the Jinn. Take me to your employer. No, I'll say the Jinn. Yeah, lead me to the Jinn.
Oh, goodness. Let me guess. He didn't get the permits he was supposed to.
The tools start to grumble.
Is that what this is about? Permits?
Yep, sure is. Permits.
The trowel throws his hands up.
Listen, whatever Ginny Jin Jin got himself into, I want no part of it. I'm just a tool trying to do my job, you know? You want to talk to the big guy? By all means.
The trowel walks over to you and points down a path.
Keep going that way. You'll get to the glade in the middle of the forest. Can't miss it.
The trowel turns to the other tools and says,
All right, folks, let's pack it in. This ain't no union gig, so we ain't dealing with these conditions.
This ain't no union gig.
I see how much boob I can show without triggering a flagged account.
Why are you trying to flash the tools?
that literally has no bearing on this adventure whatsoever.
Don't forget about Moise. And put Moise's place back together.
Okay, goodness, who died and made you foreman? You're the kid. Untie Moise and let's get to fixing.
With that, you turn and walk down the path that the magical trowel pointed you towards.
I walk in front, so everyone can see me better.
Glad to have you here, Lux.
As you make your way toward the glade, your magical senses start to tingle. You see a few pebbles floating in midair. They float up and down, glowing a soft blue. From your education, you know this to be a ley line. It is one of many that converge around the school. You think this is why the Jinn went this way, to amass more power along the ley line. But there might be more to it than that. Still, time is of the essence. You could steam forward toward the Jinn, or stop and do some quick research from your book.
Books won't save us now. Gotta get to the Jinn. Knowledge is power. Bust open those pages. We should probably read. The good old bullet sponge. Ah, that's why we put Lux in the front. Bust open those pages.
Books are like sexy boob covers. I use them when I want to look like a librarian.
Sexy boob covers?
You take a moment to sit down and crack open the book you brought with you. Flipping to the back of the book to find a ley line in the index, you quickly find your page.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I have comic books. Which one will be used for the demonstration? Here we go. All right. Is that it? Am I a sexy librarian? I can teach you the Dewey Decimal System. All I have are comic books. It's working.
It says that while they were great sources of power, they can also be a great source of healing. You find a ritual of rejuvenation and you partake. You have gained an additional 15 health.
Yes! We got our health back!
What do I get?
And then some.
Can I have some additional likes?
I'm gonna punch you in the face, Lux.
I feel like my ritual of foot picks should give me something, right?
Nothing else in the book really helps you, but at least you feel more prepared for what is to come. With your sack on your shoulder and your wand at the ready, you venture toward the glade. You travel for another 10 to 15 minutes. It is then you see it. A glade surrounded by trees, and in the middle of it, the Djinn.
The Djinn.
He is feeding off of a ley line. Behind him is a half-constructed throne. As you contemplate what to do, you hear a magical tone. You search for where it is coming from. Oh, your ringing rock.
Oh, my ringing rock. Hello?
Oh, I get it. The rock is like a phone. And after you're done with it, let me have it for a bit.
No.
Then we'll be able to get some real powers.
Stay away from my phone.
You quickly search your sack for the ringing rock and answer it in hushed tones.
Hello? Who is this? I'm kind of in the middle of something. Who is this?
Oh, there you are. Where are you right now?
That voice is one you would never forget. High Enchanter Melville is on the other end.
I've come looking for you. I need you to help me in the lecture hall. We made a bit of a mess. You weren't in the study, so I figured you are done with your chores?
Yeah, totally am. I'm almost done.
Why does it sound like you are outside? Is that a ley line I hear?
Uh-oh. She can hear that? So, wow, she really is powerful.
You know that Melville isn't the biggest fan of lying. You have a choice to make. Do you come clean? Or do you hide the truth from your mentor?
We all know what the answer is here.
No, we don't. Ah! Okay, maybe we have to come clean. What's the worst that happens, right? Like, I feel like if I lie, she's gonna know I'm lying, and then I'm gonna get in trouble. I might have unleashed an evil Djinn and done to the school.
You what?
Oopsie.
I just want to go on the record saying that I had nothing to do with this.
Shut up, Lux.
The ringing rock gets so hot you can barely hold it.
And let me guess. You're off trying to capture it on your own, aren't you?
You hear her signature mumbles along with some choice words rolled in there.
All right. Listen closely. You need to bind this stupid thing. If you do exactly as I say, you should be fine. Mess it up, and you will be blown to bits. Got it?
Got it.
You listen closely, taking every action to memory, and even repeating it back to Melville.
First, circle the area with soil from where you stand.
Uh-huh.
Then, begin an ice spell.
Ice spell.
Only touch it to the ground.
Only touch it to the ground.
Lastly, recite the haiku of holding.
Haiku of holding.
You should know it from class.
Of course I know it.
I'm on my way to you, but you must do this first. Hold tight. I'll be there soon.
Uh-huh.
And don't expect to get off easy.
The
Oh.
ringing rock disconnects. She hung up on you.
Honestly, fair.
None of that matters now. You have to complete exactly what she says. You start to follow the steps set out by Melville. The first thing you do is...
I saw this trending. It's a circle of salt or something.
Get out of here, Lux! Circle the area with salt? So there with soil. So there with leaves. Soil. Soil.
You grab a pile of soil in your hand.
Dirt!
Staying tucked in the trees, complete your circle. The next step was to start what kind of spell?
Ice spell.
Fire! It's Leo season, and that is a fire sign.
It's always the opposite of what you say, isn't it? An ice spell.
The bitter cold pulses through your finger. You touch the dirt and hear it snap together. Now, the last step. What did you need to recite?
This is a weird, hard magic system. I don't like it. Do you, chat?
Well, chat? Do you like this system? You ain't talking to me. I'd like to punch Lux. I like it. Lux is just dumb. I like it. Alright. Sounds like chat likes it.
There is no chat!
Chat. I am so sorry. Chance said that y'all don't exist. Y'all are just a figment of my imagination. Everyone's like, what do you mean I don't exist? And Quincy's like, what about the coffee maker? The poem of protection, the elegy of energy, the haiku of holding.
It comes to you quickly. It's short and sweet.
Oh, like Sabrina Carpenter.
You hear the spell complete, and you see a dome of magical energy surround the djinn. You hear rustling of leaves behind you. Melville quickly comes by your side.
The ringing rock has tracking now?
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's good for location tags.
That's
Get out of here.
not the point. Can I continue now?
Go away, Lux.
Yes.
She gives you a smirk and a nod. I see you tamed the thing. The djinn puffs up.
Psh, no one can tame me.
Melville gets a very serious look on her face. We'll see about that. Stepping toward the djinn, Melville holds something in her hand. It's a lamp.
What?
Not just any lamp. One covered in runes and etchings.
Oh, can I break this one too?
You have a choice, dear Jin. Enter the lamp and be trapped for all eternity, or join me.
Join you.
Melville speaks to you without taking an eye off the djinn.
With the Jin by my side, I would be the most powerful enchanter there ever was. I shall have his power, one way or another.
Is Melville evil?
The lamp starts to glow, and the djinn begins to be sucked into the lamp.
Make your choice, Jin, she cackles. Make it now!
The djinn, with a panicked look on his face, shouts,
I'll aid you. My power is yours.
whoosh! A flash of light overtakes you. You can't see, but you can hear energy most intense flying around. Before you floats Melville, but she is huge. The djinn has fused with her, and she lets out an evil laugh.
I fear she has become my type.
Smash.
Before I go on, I should tell you, this is the part where I would, like, monologue as Melville. Is it cool if I do that?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna monologue too.
Curl, what?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Lux! Do it in another room at least.
Fine.
Get! No doubt, monologue away. If you're excited about it, so am I. I say do it. I mean, if we can skip it, nah, go do it.
Awesome. You're the best. Melville lowers down onto the ley line, seeming to sniff the air that radiates with power.
I know you can sense it. The power this place holds. These grounds hold a wealth of energy. Energy that could have us enchanters rule the entire world. Mold it into our image. Could you imagine if every place was as ideal as Bookshelf Bluff? A place where learning was the only goal? It would be glorious, wouldn't it? If only we could make that happen. Oops! We can! The thing is,
We've always been able to. But the idiots of the spine want to make sure we use our magic for good. What good? The world is full of evil all around us. From the shoelace shores to Cantalopia, evil is everywhere. But we can make it ideal. I can now make it ideal. What I will do will not be found in books. It will not be found in scrolls. The world will learn the peace we have found here, and I will force them to. There is only one problem to clean up first. You. You know my plan, and you could stop me. I can't have that now, can I? Oh, what a pity. It seems I must finish you now. Melville begins to float again. Sling your spells if you want. At least you will die knowing you tried to stop me. Melville flies at you, a spell spinning in the palm of her hand. Only she hasn't quite got used to her new body and powers. The spell goes wild and crashes into a tree. The tree bursts apart, giant splinters flying everywhere.
Ow.
One hits Melville directly in the arm. She rears back, a pained wince on her face as she pulls out the large piece of wood. This gives you time to react. You are panicked and aren't sure what to do.
Shoot it with some magic. Where the hell is that lamp she brought? Screw this, I got it. No! The lamp!
You sprint for the lamp Melville left on the ground. Upon touching it, you see it is covered in runes. A quick scan shows you they are runes of capturing. Put that down, Dewey. You don't know what you're doing with that. Melville is scared of this thing. What do you do?
Capture her. I throw it at her. I don't think it's like a Pokeball. I start reading the runes out loud.
You are instantly glad you paid attention in runes class. The words come flowing from your mouth like water, and with each word, Melville gets pulled closer and closer to the lamp. Stop! You don't have to do this! I won't kill you right now! It is obvious she has never known humility. As she gets pulled in toward the lamp, you hear a voice next to you. Well, ain't that something? You look away from Melville for a moment, and you see Moise and the tools appear beside you.
I have an army of tools!
The travel groans.
You destroyed all the works we done did!
This distraction, though momentary, makes you slip on the pronunciation of the rune Slimthumplach. That's a hard one anyway. Melville uses this opening to fling a spell at you. It makes contact, hitting you for 15 health.
Oh, I'm still alive.
I hide behind a tree and film the encounter, commenting as I do.
I forgot Lux was even here.
As you are hit, the lamp flies out of your hand, and Melville goes to catch it. Only, it burns through her hand.
Yes! Aha! Djinns are weak to metal.
The memory of the tome comes back to you. Good thing you have metal tools right next to you.
Come here, trowel. Lend me your steel, you tools.
I don't know about that.
Trowel protests. Moise picks him up and hands him to you.
Here you go.
Yeah.
It's mouthy, but does good work.
You lift the trowel like a magical focus. A grayish silver orb of pure metal collects at the tip of the trowel.
This is kinda awesome.
Trowel yells. And you unleash it toward Melville. It rips through her, leaving behind a ring of smoke where it made contact. You've never done metal magic before, so you aren't sure how to summon it quickly. This leaves enough room for Melville to counterattack. With a flash of blue energy, she hits you with an arcane lance. She is still reeling from your hit, so it only hits for 5 damage. You stagger back, pushing through the pain. You lift your eyes toward Melville, and you see the other tools rushing her.
Also, Lux put us in an uncancelable subscription service. Fuck Lux.
Lux, are you going to help?
Oh, I hope not.
Someone has to live to upload the tale. I'll be back here.
Yay.
You get a few swipes in before Melville starts to grab them by the handle and snap them in half. In that moment, as if by magic, Moise appears.
Moise!
Oh,
this doesn't look very good.
No, you need help.
Moise lifts a hand, and vines fly out of the ground to wrap around Melville. It looks like it's holding, until... Kaplow! The vines are thrown off and burst into flames as they hit the ground. Now I have to kill you too! Die, Moise!
Moise, no!
Melville charges up an energy attack. You have a moment to react before it flies. You have enough spell notches to do your ultimate attack, or maybe a higher level metal spell? Or there might be something else you want to do.
Ultimate attack? Bring it on. So much metal I spike my hair, please. I gotta save Moise. No, we should probably do the metal, right? I mean, since she's like weak to metal. So much metal.
You simply need time to pull enough metal into a good attack. Trowel senses what you were trying to do.
Keep fighting, guys! Show them what tools are made of!
Motivated by Trowel's words, the tools themselves seem to rally.
Woo!
The broken pieces start to magically form new metal objects.
Oh my god.
Like a movie where a rodent plays with magical cleaning supplies. There are now 2 of each tool. They are ready to fight.
They're talking about Mickey. You know, where he uses his magic and they all start, the mops and everything, they start...
Now would be a really good time to do something, Lux.
You're right. Hey chat, if you don't already follow me on all platforms, my info is in the show notes.
Go away, Lux.
And don't forget to check out my new podcast, Brighten Up with Lux, in which we discuss the most controversial topics out there.
Go away, Lux.
Back to the fight. Melville lets out an unamused laugh. That is, until the twin rake starts scratching at her. The spade starts slamming against her stomach, and over the tools begin their offensive push. This is the time you and Trowel need. You focus on the garden tool, pushing until you are mentally connected with it. You feel tiny hands wrap around yours. Moise hangs on by the handle, feet dangling because they are so short.
No, little Moise.
But you feel them pushing magical energy into the attack as well.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Let's go!
Trowel is hype and shaking with power. You feel metal coming to the tip of the instrument. It's time. With a giant release of energy, you let it fly. You can hear the impact of the attack. Melville cries out, the sphere of metal crackling and sizzling as it works through her. If I could, I would flunk you!
I think she's gonna be a little too dead to flunk us.
But she can't. Slowly, her body melts into a pile of arcane goo.
Yup.
It seeps into the ground, joining the bubbling magic that lies under the surface on the ley line. You have cleaned up your mess. As you run back to campus, you mentally call dibs on all of her cool stuff.
Dibs!
You fought and defeated an evil djinn. With your mentor gone, you are unsure of what your future at the school holds. As you walk back to campus, exhausted and excited about the many tools and trinkets in Melville's office you can claim, you wonder if your days here are numbered. But as you walk towards the main doors of the school, you see a member of the spine waiting for you. Moise, by some magic they will never reveal, has beat you there and stands beside the high Enchanter Jefferson.
I hear you took on a djinn and won.
It was me. I did it. I sure did.
And you used metal magic. That, my child, is a rare deed. You have accomplished more than you know.
Thank you, thank you.
We in the Spine hereby declare your tuition free. You may study under any enchanter you choose.
Can they do that IRL? I would love some free tuition. That's awesome.
The hero of Bookshelf Bluff must be trained up, for you have the makings of the most powerful enchanter to ever live. We shall foster your potential.
And with those words, a smile appears on your face. This is not the last time the hero of Bookshelf Bluff will be asked to sling a spell for the protection of the school. But that's another story.
We get more one-shots?
And I went on to be the most famous, sexy, popular, sexy, smart, popular lamp in bookshelf below.
You are not invited to the next one, Lux.
I just...
Perfect, thank you.
You were amazing! The way you just... Ah!
Thank you. Thank you, Chance.
Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you. Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me.
You flatter me. We are so in.
And if you were ever wanting to roleplay again...
Do you mean like... you know.
In any way...
Yes!
Let me know. We could move from the character sheets to the,
The bed sheets?
other sheets?
I fucking love nerds. Oh my god, I love nerds. They're the best. I understand your insinuation and I'm all for it. Oh, this is just supposed to be a fun thing to do with friends. Crush his heart. Mean. Mean.
Yeah, I'd like that. Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll be waiting for your epic return.
Woo! We did it!
Holy crit!
Holy
you maxed
crit!
out our relationship status.
Oh my god.
It's... Nat 20!